All right, welcome back. Spooky season is underway, and you have the chance to spend Halloween connecting with the other side with psychic medium Angelina Diana.
She's joining us in the studio to tell us all about a fun event happening on the holiday. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
I haven't seen you in
again.
100 years.
It feels that way.
I think the last time I saw you, we went ghost hunting together with the Paranormal Society.
That's right. That was fun.
So, you know, you're a local psychic medium, and you help people a lot through grief and learning about energy. Let's talk about that.
Sure.
So basically, the whole universe is energy. We're energy.
Absolutely.
The spirit world is energy.
Yeah.
So you sort of teach us or help us connect with other energies.
Yes, there's a difference between our physical brain and how we psychologically feel things. The brain will be ruminating, we'll get caught up on the fact, I have to do this, I have to do that. But our spirit is a separate entity. It's that pull we have naturally that tells us, the world's saying take a right, but I want to take a left. It's where love lives. I often say grief lives in the mind, love lives in the spirit. And when we want to connect to our loved ones, we're ruminating in grief. Grief is normal. You can't fix normal. So we're stuck there. But if we can access the love, the place that we remember the purpose of why they were in our lives, why we were in theirs, they do our life review through us. So they already know. So I believe they know our blocks. So if we pay attention to the love, which is hard to do when we're grieving, so I really work with folks to make them see the difference.
And you have a lot of people dealing with grief these days.
Yes.
And they're coming to you.
It's really amazing to me that I've learned in the 23 years I've been doing this that we can grieve when we lose a job, lose a relationship, but when we lose someone that was a central part of our physical lives and they're no longer here, your whole day is changed. What you see is different. But when that person was physically here, there was a natural pull. There was already love. Love is invisible. Love is action. So there's already that natural pull happening, but you don't see it. So when someone passes, that pull is still there. So you can feel them, hear them, see them, smell and taste things from them. And I do work with people sometimes when someone is in the dying process to make them understand that when they're unconscious, as soon as you go unconscious, they're already feeling the comfort of heaven, the other side, paradisia. When we meditate, we're not really here. We're separating our brain from our spirit. So if we could start understanding that difference, even though grief never stops happening, we can learn to manage it. We can have moments where we feel their presence again. It evens out the playing field.
Well, you have an event coming up. Talk about the event, and also, you know, you're really passionate about using ethics as a psychic medium.
I really am. When you sit with a psychic, they have to give you evidence that they're connecting. I often say when you go to a psychologist, the person who is seeking help does all the talking. But when you see a psychic medium, we're doing all the talking because we're giving evidence of who is coming through. You should only say yes or no. So that's very important. Also that the psychic or medium actually infuses in the person who's grieving that they can do this too. I don't feel, this is an ability, not a gift. I've honed in on this ability. Maybe my gift is wanting to help people, but I believe everyone has the ability. So you put the power or the empowerment back in the person who's grieving. It's not about the medium. As far as the event's concerned, I'm so happy to be back at the Connecticut Valley Brewery in South Windsor, Connecticut. This is my 6th time back. They're a fabulous organization. We have our own little room there that we do in the back of the brewery.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing readings. I'll be taking your questions. It's on Halloween night starting at 6 o'clock. You can go to angelinadiana.com to get tickets.
What do you say to your naysayers out there who are just like, because there are critics.
Oh, there are. And I think that it's made me stronger. And that's true in any aspect of your life. Whenever you meet someone who says you can't do that, if you honor your passion and who you are and the ethics of why you're doing it, you can't be wrong because you're doing it out of love. But I love working with skeptical people. I actually work with scientists. I do experiments with them, and they're very skeptical. It's the cynics that I can kind of go, you're just here to disprove, you're not hurting, you don't need my help. I'll kindly give them their money back and go bye-bye. But skeptics I'm used to working with because I feel very blessed to work with the scientific field. And it's made me, I think, stronger in my belief that we're all capable of being intuitive and psychic with evidence. That's my point.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for being with us.
And people can follow you, angelinadiana.com. You've got your event. You do readings locally in Connecticut.
I do.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Great to see you.